So first of all, let's make a side view. I will do a very basic, okay? Because once again, I want to an X-Acto knife, right? Because I need to make the dust, the powder. So I take indigo blue. It's very dark blue, okay? Very cold color. I go there and I make very light, very gentle. And I start creating my powder, my dust, color dust. You gotta be patient. We have to be wise. It's gonna take a little bit, but believe me, the results after is gonna be great. Okay, I bring it back here, fine. Then I want to take a violet. You see, I will use the violet on the ground because I want to create a very nice reflection in this area with the violet. And I make it a little bit here, okay? Okay. All right. Then I have this beautiful magenta, and maybe the magenta will come in from the back, okay? I don't know yet, but I prepare my magenta. Not too much. Okay. So this is the three colors we will use. Now, as you know, and if you don't know, I'll tell you, I use baby powder, okay? Because we mix those colors with baby powder, always. Never use this directly on the paper, because this is too hard. And the paper has like hair. So if you go just with this and the cotton, you will destroy the natural hair of the paper, and the paper will not absorb the color. It will be destroyed. So this one makes everything very, very smooth. And then you can build layers using spray fixative. Okay, so I did it. All right. Now, here we have our pad, okay? Those are the normal cotton pad that our ladies use to make up, take off makeup, okay? Don't use this part where there is all the texture. Don't. Use the other one, because this one is softer. Okay? Then what do? I bend it one time, two times. Okay? Like that. Alright? Then I take this part, I press a little bit, because this one will be like my pencil. I mix it. Look how nice. Is it nice? Because there is a lot here, I just tap a little bit, the extra dust will go away, and now I can start putting on my sketch. So I move the camera so that you can see better, all right? And we are doing glossy, okay? Glossy paint. And now when I'm doing this, I am also at the same time trying you see, we already have a feeling of the volume. And I explain to you why. This is the core, shading onto the side cylinder. And here we have our reflection. And here you can see it's a little bit lower because this is like a chicken leg. You know, the shape is a little bit wider. It's not a cylinder all the way because we have the wheel arch. So this is for pole. So look how I did. You see that now you understand how that shape is? Now, to make sure that we do a good job, what do I do? First of all, when we use chalk, you must have a nice brush, like this one. Or the other one, the longer one, thinner, okay? Because there is always a little bit of extra dust. You want to take it out. Very kind. Then I take my spray fixative, okay? Spray fixative for charcoal. Very simple. You can find in any art store, all right? Don't breathe this because it's not that nice. And then I just give a little bit of spray fixative. Why? Because the spray fixative will create a transparent layer that will offer a new grip to the second layer we're gonna make right away. Okay, I did it. Now I have to wait few seconds that it dries. Because if I put it now, I will have lots of spots because it's not dry yet. But I want that thing to be dry. So, you know, a little bit of air. And then we go back with the blue that I prepare here on the side. Of course, what do I want to do now? I want to make that sky and that surface that is turning more stronger, more evident. So you see, I have again my blue on my cotton pad, and I do the same thing as I did before again. Look. You see, now it's darker. Then I have to do another thing. This surface here, a little bit here too. A little bit here too. All right, so I spray fix again. Let it dry. So guys, what do you think so far? Do you understand, or there's something that you don't catch? Just in case I can explain to you maybe better. Now, one thing I don't like here, now that I look everything, you know, the wheel arch are small. I think this one should be like that. You see, I can make correction now. This is one is pretty nice. It's the back one that is not nice. Thank you. Sexy. Cool. I like sexy sketches. You see? Now we make that correction and it's gonna work much better. You see, the proportion is better now. Then here we will do a little thing, a little detail, but we will do it with the white pencil. Okay, now I hit the last time with the blue. And this time I will do mainly in the center, because don't forget, our focal point will be in the center, not in the front and not in the back. Very light. I want that thing to be a little bit darker. Okay. Spray fix. Always mixing, to make sure that I get a good level of color. Okay, so again, if the wheel are more extended outward like a coupe. Yeah, but that depends, Pauli. The thing is that in this case we have almost a spherical in the back, cylinder in this area. The coupe, they have flames on top, so it's a different section. I can show you that, but it's a different type of section. Victor, it's the Lulu website. It's where I publish my ebooks about sketching. Go there, go and check it out. They are really cheap. The cheapest is around €4 or €5. I mean, $4 or $5, and the most expensive, I think it's $14. It's nothing, but you have all the secrets of what I'm doing here. Okay, so I want to do one thing. I want to add a little bit of black. Why? Because the black it's in our reflection. Therefore, the darkest part of the core should be as closest as possible to the reflection original color. So I put the black here. Okay, I put the black. Now I mix the black with the blue. And this time, as you can see, it's really darker. So I will try to make a nice shading, but hitting the core, making it really darker. You see? Now the color relation between the top part and the reflection is much better. The reason you always draw wheels so close to each other, or is just your style? I'm referring to the wheelbase. No, it's because of the size. It's because of the size of the paper. To make it big, okay, I will do this the last time, and then we will add the other colors. Okay, that's it. So now you can see we have that reflection, okay? Now we have to add the ground shading. I take another cotton, a clean one. So I go here and I take the baby powder, the violet, okay? I mix in there a little bit of the blue. And I put it here. Now I take the same one and I put it here. So you can see now that we have our first environment reflection inside our reflection, which is the purple violet that is there in this area, Those two wheel caps covers, they are a little bit spherical. Therefore, this part is facing down and it's picking up a little bit of that light. Now, the last thing I will do is that reflection on the side with the magenta. And it's gonna be like that. Okay. Now I take my black pencil and my white pencil. You see? Those two. White and black. With the black, I'll do some line work. Then I take the white Those are little details that are important. On the cut lines also, a little bit of white, very light. here too. All right, and then the last thing is our okay. So let me first take care of this. I made a mess, an incredible mess, but it's okay, no big deal. While you watch, I clean up, okay? 1 minute. Okay, so far, how do you like it? Yes, I use Charles Fueyas. Yes, I use the fixative for the chalk. Now, one thing we have to do here, you see this contrast, black and the violet is too strong. So I can just go with the black and just make a little bit of shading, just very light, not too much. I want to break that effect that is too graphic, you know? Here, the black should be black. So I clean up, You see, reflection is very nice, nothing to do. Now, this is, what did we do? This is glossy. Paint. All right? Today it's 15. All right.